we don't hurt somebody. Right? You get who on that? Okay. Hey, leaders. Second piece of advice I'm going to give you is that you need to genuinely care about your soldiers and find ways to show them every day. All right? Genuinely care about them. Don't care about them because you think you're supposed to now that you're a sergeant. You got to really deeply care about your people. And once they know that you do, they know that you have their back, they will move mountains for you. And they will be proud to do it. All right. As sergeants, when you get promoted and after you walk through that gate, you're going to be blessed with a pocket full of bullshit flags. You know how football coaches have those little red flags and they pull them out and they challenge a call that the referee made on the football field? Every leader has got a pocket full of those flags. And anytime some bean counter or bureaucrat is screwing around with your people and not doing everything they can do to help you accomplish your mission, you need to reach into your pocket, you need to pull out one of those flags, you need to call bullshit. You need to get involved and engaged in overcoming that obstacle. Okay? There is absolutely no such thing as impossible. It's all a matter of how hard you are willing to work to achieve your end state. Got that?
Oh!
I'll tell you what, there's three factors that lead to leadership failures. And as new leaders, I need to make sure you're aware of these. Anytime a leader fails, you can trace it back to confidence, either overconfidence or a lack of confidence, caring, just whipping his people and stepping on them to get to the next level, and conduct, making bad choices. Right? We underwrite mistakes. We expect soldiers to make mistakes because they're not trying. They don't get out there and expand their boundaries and push their limits a little bit. And when a soldier makes a mistake, you know, we pick them up, give them a hug if they need, if that's what they need. We may give them a little retraining, a little mentoring, and we send them back on their way. Go out and get to that next level. So don't fall into those traps. Free seas, all right? Never lose the trust of your subordinates or your superiors. Once you earn it, keep it. Ethically, morally, and with integrity. Tough love is still love. You got to be able to look yourself in the mirror for the rest of your life and ask yourself, did I do it right? Is there something I could have or should have done to better prepare my people for combat? You do not want to find yourself in a position where you lose soldiers that you're in charge of. And you look yourself in the mirror, you can't confidently know that you did it all right. Well, I'm really, really proud to have the opportunity to participate in this ceremony today. I've been truly blessed for the opportunity to be your brigade commander for the last 2 years. I guess this is kind of one of my opportunities to thank you. I got 14 days of a wake-up left. It's down to 6. After I'm counting, it's got 9 months worth of work to do in 14 days. We are a great outfit. We have accomplished so much here in the last 2 years, and there's going to be a lot more good stuff on the horizon for this brigade. next 2, 3, 4 years and beyond. I'm glad you're going to be part of it. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to be part of. You're going to be able to walk away from your assignment here in Korea and go to another unit somewhere else, Fort Stewart, Fort Hood, Fort Bragg, and you'll be able to proudly show them what right looks like. Carry the things that you've learned while you were here to make that unit better. That'll be our legacy. It's not how well we do here, but how well we help other organizations achieve the successes that we've achieved over the last couple of years. Cool? All right. Let's keep rolling, Sergeant. I'm done.
The Creed of the Non-Commissioned Officer has served as a guiding document for the non-commissioned officer since its inception in 1973, though its concepts have always been part of our Corps. Each major paragraph begins with 3 letters, N, C, and O. These words have inspired non-commissioned officers and have served as a compass to guide us down the right path. Today, our newest non-commissioned officers will affirm their commitment to the professionalism of our Corps and become part of the backbone of the Army. Sergeant Tom Ballou.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer to the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Abril, would like to sponsor Sergeant Ballou to the ranks of non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Beeville, Texas, and he is a 15 Delta at Delta Company 22 Assault.
Sergeant Ballou, welcome to the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Eric Barrios.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Command Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant McDonald, would like to sponsor Sergeant Barrios into the rank of the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant McDonald, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Barrios hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is a 92 Alpha Echo Company 42 ARV, Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Barrios, welcome to the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Lance Biles.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Campbell, would like to sponsor Sergeant Bowles into the ranks of non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Campbell, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Moore, Kentucky, is a 92 Golf Connection Company 22 Assault Battalion.
Sergeant Bowles, welcome to the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Christian Cabot.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant First Class Lindeman, would like to sponsor Sergeant Kaba into the ranks of the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Lindman, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Queens, New York. He's a 15 Golf Delta Company 32 GSAB.
Sergeant Bowles, welcome to the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Christopher Campbell.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant Keonis, would like to sponsor Sergeant Campbell into the ranks of the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Keonis, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Silverdale, Washington. He's 15 Golf assigned to Delta Company 42 Attack and Reconnaissance Battalion.
Sergeant Campbell, welcome to the non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant Aaron Sestero.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer Corps?
Command Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant McDonald, would like to sponsor Sergeant Sestero into the ranks of non-commissioned officer Corps.
Sergeant McDonald, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Starro Held from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. He is a 91 Delta in Echo Company 42 ARP, Sergeant Major.
Sergeant Sestaro, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Andre Crosby.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Bardo, would like to sponsor Sergeant Andre Crosby to the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Mario, introduce your inductee.
He is from Amityville, New York. He is a 15 Papa and HHC 32 GSAC.
Sergeant Crosby, welcome to the non-commissioned officer.
Sergeant Julia De La Cruz.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant Toomey, would like to sponsor Sergeant Dela Cruz into the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Toomey, introduce your inductee.
She hails from Chicago, Illinois, 15 November, and she's to assault battalion.
Sergeant De La Cruz, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Kweku Fletcher.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant Rogers, would like to sponsor Sergeant Fletcher in non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Lodge, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He's a 92 Foxer, Alpha 602nd, 3-1 platoon.
Sergeant Fletcher, welcome to the non-commissioned
Sergeant James Licker.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Captain Sergeant Cross, would like to sponsor Sergeant Whitmore into the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Cross, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Whitmore hails from Astoria, California, from the 15 Tango from Bravo Company 22 Assault.
Sergeant welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Scott Hardin.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Smith, would like to sponsor Sergeant Hardin to the ranks of non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Smith, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Mesa, Arizona. He is 15 Romeo, assigned to Delta Company 42 Attack Reconnaissance Battalion.
Sergeant Hardin, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Jesse Hermosillo.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Hobson, would like to induct Sergeant Jesse Hermosillo to the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Hopkins, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Abilene, Texas. He is a 15 Papa of 42 ARB.
Sergeant Hermosillo, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Gregory Hunter.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant Bell, would like to sponsor Sergeant Gregory Hunter to the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Bell, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Hunter hails from Selma, Alabama, 92 Yankee, Charlie Company 607.
Sergeant Devlin Jeremiah.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant First Class Clark, would like to sponsor Sergeant Jeremiah into the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Lark, introduce your inductee.
She hails from Brooklyn, New York, as a 42 Alpha in HHC 22 Assault Battalion.
Sergeant Jeremiah, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Lamar Johnson.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant De Leon, I would like to sponsor Sergeant Johnson to the non-commissioned officer corps. Hot Springs, California, year 25, uniform. Two, assault, our government service.
Sergeant Johnson, welcome to the non-commissioned officer.
Sergeant Joshua Johnson.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Staff Sergeant Public Service, would like to sponsor Sergeant Johnson into the ranks of non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Baltazoltis, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Johnson hails from Nelson, Wisconsin, and he's a 15 hotel, Bravo Company, 603 on ASB.
Sergeant Lloyd Kemry.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Graves, would like to sponsor Sergeant Kemry to the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Graves, introduce your inductee.
Sergeant Kemry hails from Louisiana, Missouri, is a 15 Tango Delta Company 32 GSAB.
Sergeant Kimberly, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Kevin Lampy.
Who will sponsor this non-commissioned officer into the non-commissioned officer corps?
Sergeant Major, I, Sergeant Link, would like to sponsor Sergeant Lampy into the ranks of the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Link, introduce your inductee.
He hails from Cincinnati, Ohio. He is a 15 uniform from Delta Company 32 GSAB.
Sergeant Lynch, welcome to the non-commissioned officer corps.
Sergeant Jonathan